Well, good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, January 5th. I hope you're having a great start to your day. I'm Danielle Wiggins with Jasmine Monroe, Dave Chudowski, Maureen Kyle, and Holly Strano. And this is the On the Go post show where we have discussions with you about today's top stories and also some talkers we have. Maureen has a really good story about how you can refresh your home. She talked to some HGTV stars,
Yeah.
local, and they're local. And so we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, we're starting with that COVID vaccination, the COVID-19 vaccine, the rollout here in Northeast Ohio, where Cuyahoga County officials, they're telling you that, hey, you need to be patient. So we're asking if and when you are able and eligible to get the vaccine, will you get it? So go ahead and comment in the section so we can continue this discussion with you. And Jasmine, you are on this story this morning because, as we know, we've been covering it for a few weeks now that we're a little bit behind. Well, not a little, we're really behind with this COVID-19 vaccine rollout. What are the phases looking like right now?
So pretty much 700 people in the Cuyahoga County area have already been vaccinated. Now that's first responders. That's not like citizens, regular normal people like us haven't been able to be fortunate enough to get that vaccine. So they're telling us, just like you said, just to be patient. They compared it to about 3,000 EMS workers in the Cleveland and Cuyahoga County area. That's how many people need to be vaccinated. And that's just the first batch. But they explained it as a group 1A is what they called it. And that's like the first responders. Those are the people who are getting the vaccine now. And then group 1B, which is even bigger than group 1A, that's the teachers and the nurses, aides inside of the schools. So they pretty much broke it down, and they're just asking people to be patient because this is the first time we've had to do something like this, just like the first lockdown. I mean, we're all experiencing this at the same time. I know, this isn't our first pandemic. I did say that on TV and I wanted to correct myself, but it is our first pandemic in a lot of our lifetimes. That's what I was trying to say. So it's pretty insane right now, but patience is a virtue. And we've learned anything in 2020, we've learned how to pivot.
Yeah, so I'm hearing from a number of people on here looking at the comments, and it's at first when we used to do this a couple of weeks ago or even last month when we talked about the On the Go show, everybody was like, no, definitely not getting the vaccine. But yet people are starting to come around. Bonnie, she says absolutely, and but others are saying so this is Baron Bond Madison's, he says, you can have mine. I won't take it. Pat Glass is saying, yes, definitely. John, yes, I would get the vaccine. Misty, nope. So you're starting to see like that difference of some saying yes, others saying no. And we already know from yesterday that those who are eligible, Mike DeWine is saying, can you please go ahead and get it, as 60% of those nursing home staff have not received the vaccine because they want to wait. So we had that story as well yesterday. So I mean, we are just continuing this vaccine rollout. I know my husband; he's a teacher as well, and we're continuing to have this conversation because he will be, as Jasmine said, in that next phase of the 1B rollout. So please let us know when you are eligible to get the vaccine, will you get it? And continue to chime in. We have this full story about Cuyahoga County on WKYC.com, is where Jasmine was on this story all morning long, telling you to be patient. They're going to get this out, and a lot of the smaller counties or smaller areas may be able to roll through their lists faster than everyone else. And so now we also are moving on because of the pandemic, we have all been in the house for the last 10 months. Some people looking around at the walls like, I don't really like where I live. So Maureen, you have Refresh 2021. Tell us about your series.
Yes. Yeah. So all week we are doing Refresh 2021 refresh stories. So yesterday was diet, and then we have that online in case you just need something quick. These are like quick things that you can do, just to
for 1 week, for 1 month or whatever. Today, small budget, big budget, whatever it is. But I think a big thing that people are vowing to do is to update their homes. And it's because we have been stuck inside and we've been looking around going, gosh, I need more space. Or, oh my gosh, we have so much clutter and this room could be something fantastic. Or maybe you're realizing, like me, there's just like a pile of junk that sits there and it just gets moved from room to room. Anyway, we have a local couple, Kate and Darren Mancuso. They starred in their show, their HGTV show premiered this past year or 2020, called Gut Job. And their homes are stunning. And they take a lot of, like what I said, classic Cleveland area homes. I'm talking about, like, we have a lot of character inside homes. And so they have done a great job of, like, they keep that old woodwork or they keep that exposed brick wall and then they design around it. And it's modern, but traditional. So I was asking them, what are the trends for 2021? Because you want to make sure you're painting your walls the right color. And Kate, and what I've seen in a lot of home interior blogs and Instagram influencers, is sort of a nice off-white color. So like whites, instead of, I asked her, like, is gray over? Because I mean, who hasn't painted their walls?
Gray. I love gray.
I know everybody loves gray. My kitchen island is gray. She's saying gray is classic. It's always going to be there, but she's starting to see more like whites, like comforting whites, not just stark whites on walls. And then also wallpaper was the big thing that she was saying. What? Wallpaper, not just like wallpaper. And I'm
with you, Jasmine, on that one. Like, what?
I've done some like accent wallpaper, and I was telling Dave, like, I didn't want to fully jump in both feet, so I have like the peel and stick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, even I talk wallpaper.
Is that trashy?
It does look nice though.
Yeah, so I've done that, but Kate was saying she's been doing wallpapered ceilings as an accent. So you're going to start to see that, maybe some trends like that. And then she was saying, and I've seen this too in a lot of catalogs, and you're seeing everything swing a little bit more modern, that mid-century mod vibe, rather than, I mean, I feel like a few years ago it was a very big French country vibe, and now everybody's kind of swinging modern. So those, if you're refreshing your homes, those are the things to keep in mind. Go bold.
Where do they sell wallpaper?
There's a lot of wallpaper places. There are local places. There's one right by me. I mean, I don't know. Can
really?
I name it?
I think in Pittsburgh they sell it.
Yeah, and like the peel and stick that I got is York wall coverings. They do both.
So I know those because, like, my girlfriend, she actually accented just one wall because she was scared to do the whole wall. But it really looks nice, and it doesn't look like wallpaper. But I'm thinking of like the floral wallpaper. My grandmother
florals in.
Oh no!
Oh goodness
Floral
gracious!
In.
No,
you guys, I'm telling you. No, that is a big trend. Floral like accent or geometric shapes. The geometric shapes are the ones where I'm going like, that looks like there should be a 70s shag carpet, which by the way is also coming back. So if you're looking at like a shag rug I saw yesterday is a big trend. Apartment Therapy was talking about that.
Oh my God.
Dave, you're so quiet on this. You're so quiet on this, Dave.
I'm still shocked that wallpaper is in. I said to Maureen this morning, I did not know that it was a thing. We're trying to get rid of all of our wallpaper. Yeah. It's taken years and years and years, and we're almost there.
It's like once you get rid of something, then it comes back in style. You're like, wait a minute.
It always does.
Oh, we must be talking about wallpaper.
I am
glad that you did say white because I literally painted my whole house white. So and it looks so nice. It's called eggshell white, and it's beautiful. It's like it just brightens up the day. In the daytime, it is so nice. I have plants everywhere. But I'm glad I'm a part of the trend. I'm glad.
You are part of the trend. And you're also going to see, like, if you do love color and you don't want to paint all your walls white, they were talking about just very muted tones, very muted earthy tones. They like talk gray. About it. I've been seeing it like gray. No, like Well, like I've seen a lot of sage greens.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
and a lot of those tones. A lot of cabinets being painted that color, maybe a little bit on the walls. So you'll start to see some of that too.
True or false? I used to work in a paint department and sold paint. I'm not
True.
sure.
That's a little random to just throw out as a false, so I'm going to go true.
Yeah, this is true. I would hope that you wouldn't just make that up, Dave.
Yeah, Sears Paint and Hardware. Yeah.
Sears. Wow, Sears.
Yeah.
Oh, so John, he is saying we live in the best location in the nation. And so as Maureen, you're saying that the couple, they really take those Cleveland homes with the character. So we're known for that. And then putting it on the big stage. So of course, you all can chime in as well. Let us know what projects you're doing at your home and what's going on in your neck of the woods by continuing to comment. And of course, we'll still continue to follow this COVID-19 vaccine rollout because I see a number of you are still commenting on that. You can check out Maureen, Holly, and Dave during the Today Show. The rest of us will see you tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. with Go. Have a great